Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
We finally had a warm start to the weekend and a dry start to the weekend, something that's been really hard to accomplish the last several weeks and really the last few months across parts of the tri-state. Today, a picture-perfect day. Again, like I mentioned before the break, if the only issue we had today was the gusty winds, I think we're doing all right because those winds were pretty breezy today, about 10 to 20 miles per hour at times, gusting closer to 25 to 30 miles per hour. We won't be quite in that range tomorrow, but still a pretty windy day. But those winds were out of the south, and that's why we had such a impressive warm-up across the tri-state. Check out some of these numbers today. Again, 86 was the official high for the city of Owensboro, or the city of Evansville. Owensboro just a few degrees cooler than that at 83. Mid-80s across western Kentucky. Low to middle 80s across parts of southern Indiana and southern Illinois as well. And we are going to be staying very warm for tonight and tomorrow morning. Low temperatures tonight, only in the low to middle 60s. And that's what we've been accustomed to some of our high temperatures during the daytime hours. So a very warm night on the way and a very pleasant night underway as well. As we take a live look outside from the Owensboro Riverfront, our roofclaim.com tower camera, and along the Twin Bridges as well. Traffic looks like it's moving along just fine for both north and southbound bridges on our Ellis Park tower camera. And finally, the east side of Evansville, high atop Deaconess Gateway on our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union tower camera, showing clear skies. A few clouds will begin to trickle into the tri-state by daybreak tomorrow morning. We're going to be seeing kind of Evansville as the point of line between sunshine to the southeast and clouds and those shower chances to the northwest through most of the day. And a couple of those could come into the Evansville, Henderson, maybe as far southeast as Owensboro, but I think primarily north and northwest of the cities of Henderson and Evansville for that chance tomorrow. Still at 76 here at the 10 o'clock hour in Evansville. Henderson, you're at 72. Dixon coming in at 73 degrees, 70 Beaver Dam, and we're really uniform at the 10 o'clock hour, 70 to 75. And again, we're only going to be falling several more degrees into the middle 60s for a very pleasant and comfortable overnight low across the tri-state. Live first warning Doppler radar is scanning clear, and the next 3 days shows our system kind of broken up into two different time frames. As you can see on the rainfall totals estimated by our first warning products, most of the activity tomorrow, again, stays confined to Evansville and points north and northwest. That system moves through overnight Sunday into early Monday morning, and that's where the rest of the tri-state gets in on some of the rainfall totals. Behind that, quiet, clear, but a little bit on the cooler side for the beginning of next week. That same system that will bring the showers and storms tomorrow night and early Monday, currently producing at least some stronger storms. We're not seeing any warnings popping up, but a couple of watch boxes across parts of Kansas and Oklahoma as well, showing that system very gradually pushing to the east and southeast. It's going to be a slow climb as we see what looks on radar pretty close to the tri-state, at least approaching the St. Louis area, but it's going to take some time to move from our southern Illinois counties across Evansville and then our western Kentucky counties. Again, a process that will really begin tomorrow morning and last until Monday morning as well. So let's time all of that out for you with an updated look at our future tracker. Again, a few pop-up showers will be possible for part of the tri-state tomorrow morning. Again, overall for your Sunday, the best chance is going to be northwest of Evansville, but a couple of those pop-ups could creep into Evansville, Henderson, maybe up towards Princeton and Petersburg as well. Late tomorrow night, that's when the line of storms, at least one of a couple of waves, approaches the Wabash River. Some of those could be strong to possibly severe. There is a marginal level 1 risk out of 5 on the severe weather scale that does come up just to the Wabash River. So we'll keep an eye on things. That would primarily be after about 9 to 10 o'clock tomorrow night. And then the rest of that activity pushes through the pre-dawn hours, beginning to diminish a little bit early Monday morning. And then a final wave moves through for the morning commute on Monday. I think by the lunch hour, a couple of leftover showers possible, but we should be primarily dry. And then the clouds move on out, approaching sunset Monday evening. And that's when the cold front pushes through, a little bit on the chilly side for our Monday night and below normal again for the early part of next week. But after we get through that, another warm up on the way. Not quite as warm, unfortunately, as what we're dealing with now, but a relatively nice end to next week. Tonight, though, temperatures on the warm side, low to mid 60s for your overnight lows. Tomorrow, most of us stay dry, and again, a little bit of a spread in the temperatures, upper 70s to the northwest where you'll have more clouds and showers. Low 80s again to the southeast of Evansville, where we get more in on those sunshine through most of the afternoon to heat you back up. So we'll be close to that 80-degree mark for the Evansville Metro, but the rest of your 7-day forecast, again, we'll keep the weather aware tag on the board for your Monday. Primarily the first half of the day will end our Monday with dry conditions below normal through most of the middle of the next week. And then another system comes through, looks like late Friday into Saturday with another cold front with showers and storms looking likely, especially on Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening, with temperatures rebounding back to normal. So overall, a brief cool down, not too bad if we get through these next couple of days.
All right, sounds good to me. Thank you, Cody.